Understood.
Let's go.
All right.
Very well. Setting out.
You picked up! I'm sorry for calling out of the blue like this.
let's get going.
Hello there, fixers, and salutations to you, Beauty's Blade, Roaring Lion, and Yorda. How I've missed you all so. I've been away on a business trip for much too long, but I finally received a moment's reprieve. I decided to drop the remainder of my work in the Enforcer's laps and make my long overdue return to Calvard. I've come with a little proposition for you. What say we have another friendly chat to exchange findings on these masked individuals? You'll find me unwinding at the cathedral until 10 a.m. Think of this as a 4-SPG if you so wish. I'll be waiting. See you soon. E.H.
He's really here.
Greetings, Arkride Solutions. And it's good to see you too, Yorda, Roaring Lion. It's been some time.
Yeah, whatever, old man.
Ugh.
You couldn't have picked a weirder time to butt in if you tried.
It is to my great regret that I was unable to aid in foiling your self-centered little scheme back in March. I will not have you desecrate this hallowed place of rest, so long as I draw breath. Are we quite clear?
Yes, all right. Now then, since I've been mostly out of the game this time, I thought I'd arrange this little meeting. That's the name, the meaning for which happens to be literal, by the way. This may not be news to you, but our Grand Master's Orpheus Final Plan has multiple phases. Phase 1 was the Gospel Plan in Liberl. Phase 2 was the Phantasmal Blaze Plan, which spanned both the Empire and Crossbell. And the last that we Anguis know of is Phase 3, the Eternal Recurrence Plan, which is currently in motion. There's something after that, apparently, but it seems there's no need for us to be up to speed on the matter. And the reason for that is simple. There's a storm on the horizon. With how things are going, we will come to face it, like it or not. There's no point knowing what comes next. On second thought, maybe I shouldn't say no point. Light and shadow, good and evil, human life, the value of the soul, the meaning behind our world, the past, present, and future. A storm is coming that will set all that exists asunder. On that point, the Society and the Septian Church have a mutual understanding. However, our stances on just how we should deal with this storm differ a teensy bit. When you think of it that way, it's almost laughable. Wouldn't you say, Bearguard Zeman? Former roaring lion?
Bearguard?
Come on, say something back to him.
A storm that will set all that exists asunder.
Damn it. Don't tell me Heiyu has caught up in this too.
It can't be, can it?
Could it be that the lyrics in the Song of Flames reference that?
All right, that's enough rattling my team with your ominous bullshit. How about you quit beating around the bush with your philosophical malarkey and answer our first question already? Working under the premise of that storm, who are the Vestiges, and what's their goal? What's the deal with Alter Dawn and the replicas of the Genesis, also called the Alter Cores? And why are dead people running around using tech that shouldn't exist? For what reason are they secretly throwing the laws of the world into chaos?
Damn.
You really do have the nose of a bloodhound. People who disappeared in the past, and technology from the distant future suddenly materializing. Provided they're not fakes, like the Retributive Tower, then the only conclusion is that the past, present, and future are all mixing together. I have no doubt the keys that opened the door to that possibility were the white augments, one of which is in your possession. If I were to guess, the purpose behind that, as well as the AD rituals happening all over Zemuria, is to create a singularity. They're likely intending to drive linchpins into this land with the strength of those impossibilities. The storm may be upon us as soon as this afternoon, hastened by Gramhart's plan. Depending on the outcome, the Vestiges will either return to the oblivion from where they came, or be restored to history once again.
Restored to history?
So then, that's what this is all about.
I've heard enough confusing bullcrap to last me a lifetime. So what about Ix then? He's not dead or anything, so why is he in with those crazy dirtbags?
Do you really think he's so different from them? From those left behind by society or the times, or who lost sight of where they belong? Those who are neither good nor evil, and who never understood their lot in life in the first place. If you ask me, talk of a new dawn would sound quite alluring to such people. Wouldn't you agree? Seems an old, good-for-nothing acquaintance of mine whispered sweet nothings like that in little Ix's ear.
Who are you talking about?
Van!
Oh shit, not again! It can't be. It's just like during last year's Revolution Festival.
Are you saying that thing's still inside Van?
Ah, you're referring to the diabolic core, yes? It seems that it was indirectly absorbed into him, too. In which case, that's likely just a little demonstration before the linchpin is driven in.
Oh, no, please tell me this isn't what I think it is.
The color may be different, but this is most certainly reminiscent of the Pandemonium incident.
Come on, let's check.
Right.
Shaitans. And people frozen in time.
Same looking barriers, too. This really is just like back then.
Well,
Xiaoling. Then that means...
This is a
seems to be the case, yeah. They're in that building over... Now that they've shown up...
Who would have thought we... have an ordeal like this
Here I
on
go.
I'm
launch
going.
day?
You got it!
Seems I just missed Ren, too. Well, guess it's lucky your favorite little assistant and her friend was dragged into this, huh?
Let's save that can of worms for later, yeah? Give me your worst.
hurry, Catcher.
Boost gauge
I
ahead.
shall handle this.
Here's a little more!
My chance!
Show them what you've got.
Here's a little more! They flinched!
An opportunity. Breathe it in.
Now! I've done some overclocking.
Wait it.
Thank goodness.
I'll take you on.
It's in your hand.
I'm on the scene. Follow me up.
What do you think of this?
Here goes.
Show them. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Yeah!
Here's some extra.
I think I've grown a little.
That's how it goes.
Enemy sighted. Be careful.
It's just like that. What are these?
Just try.
Time for you to focus.
Over here.
That's far enough!
Might want a boost here.
The rest is up to you.
So, over this.
Around this. Boost gauge limiter removed.
I'm not done yet.
Upgrade complete.
Looks like they've got a real party going.
I'll clear any. Try harder.
That'll cost you.
Activating. Boost gauge limit broken.
Around. Boost gauge
Now or
limiter
never, our
removed.
pride.
Rest is yours.
I'll handle this. Time to go all out.
Engaging. Boost gauge upgraded.
Time for
Activating
more
skill.
speed.
Hand.
Now, stand and deliver. Aiding and abetting. Let the party begin.
Activating skill.
Here. Allow me to help. How dare you!
Engaging skill.
Feeling good.
Time to go all out.
Around me.
still get stronger. Well, this isn't what I expected.
It doesn't look like Pandemonium's touched this place. But why?
Unlike outside, I don't sense any malevolent forces in here.
There aren't any devils or frozen people in here. What could this mean?
Wait, what's that?
It's never been this color before.
Reset! What's going on?
I don't...
What just happened?
This is akin to Marduk's AR technology. No, this is something entirely different.
Oh, even I didn't see this coming. The replica may have been the fulcrum, but this clearly isn't one of Campanella's illusions.
No, it can't be. It really isn't AR. This wall is as dilapidated as it appears.
Are you serious? It's back to its usual color. Reset, you doing all right?
Reset?
Are you okay? Your face is white as a sheet.
No. No. This isn't right. I've seen this place before, but that's impossible. I shouldn't know.
Guys!
What? Are these mechanical beasts?
Could these things be archaisms?
moving on up.
I'm not done yet. Upgrade complete.
They vanished. Just like that creature's arm in the hospital basement. That shouldn't be possible. Were they really organic nanomachines?
Yes. Of that, I no longer have any doubt.
Reset.
Are you okay?
I see. You analyzed them with a shard search in the middle of the fight, didn't you?
I did. They're autonomous nanomachines that link together via a biomechanical shard-like force field they emit. I'm confident they are mechanical life forms, similar to the monsters employed by the Vestiges.
Mechanical life forms?
A perfectly apt descriptor.
Look at you doing all the thinking for us.
That's my duty as your concierge. And above all, as a member of Arkwright Solutions. I'm ashamed that I've once again exposed such an unsightly side of myself to you all. But regardless, I have completed emergency maintenance on my body. Moreover, certain impulses of unknown origin are being detected automatically and blocked by my holo for the time being. Would you please allow me to accompany you? I wish to explore this unusual place alongside you all.
Reset.
Of course you can come. Between these ruins and the mechanical life forms, the situation's on a whole other level of touch and go from anything before. Just like always. No, now more than ever, I'm gonna need my ever-reliable concierge right here with me.
Mr. Arkwright.
What? Did you think we were gonna say, nope, gotta stay behind? Reset, we'd be screwed 6 ways from Sunday without you.
What she said. You're one of the most dependable people I know.
Yeah, who needs the boss man when we got her around? I vote we stage a mutiny and put her in charge.
You can't do that! It's my company!
I swear.
Although the battle was unforeseen, it seems we gained much from it. Now then, shall we get started?
Yeah, we know for a fact that whoever kicked up this storm is up ahead. I'm ready to put a bow on this 4-SPG. So let's find them and that brat Ix and lay the smackdown on him.
Understood.
I'm game for that.
There are signs of other monsters here than the ones we just fought. Let's keep our wits about us.
Very well. I suppose I can pitch in a teensy little bit here and there.
All right, going for broke here.
Well,
Such a drag.
watch out for ranged attacks! Beginning combat!
Breathe it in.
It's falling apart too.
Despite how different it looks, I know this is City Hall.
But the way it's breaking apart is as though...
Another unbelievable situation. Things are getting interesting by the minute.
fearsome foe. Time to get serious.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out?
This'll shut
Boost
you.
gauge fully replenished. Oh, a treasure chest.
Well, there's a fine chest.
Okay, let's take a quick pit stop.
A fine respite.
There! Ah! Damn beasts! You're not getting near Shannon on my watch!
Lewis, please, don't do anything reckless. I'm out.
I'll take over. Have at it. Ha! Ha! Hold of you.
Blew the
It's
roof
yours,
off the
Elaine.
boost gauge limit!
Engaging skill.
Sucker!
Van, your turn!
Rest is yours!
So over this.
Ha! There!
Too slow!
You won't get away with this! Ha! Ha!
Cherry on top.
Follow me up!
Breathe it in. Just wing it, Yorda.
Ha! There!
Too slow!
Feeling good.
Allow. Boost gauge limiter removed.
One can always stand to improve.
Not bad.
I'm stronger than ever!
I think they did it.
Wow! You guys are incredible!
Just doing our jobs. Sorry that you all were dragged into this mess.
Have you seen anyone else here? Other staff members or civilians, for instance?
No, can't say we have. What in the blazes is going on here?
Before we knew it, the building was in ruins. There wasn't an earthquake, was there?
No. We would have felt shaking if there was. No
matter how you look at it, something strange is going on here. Like, what was up with those monsters? And just where the hell are we anyway?
Trust me, I understand how you're feeling.
Anyway, we need to get you all to safety. Oh, but first, do you know if my mom's here, Shannon?
Yes. She was meeting with the person in charge of the buffet.
Oh, right. I think they were in the banquet hall on the top floor. They were going over the additional orders.
Hey!
Up there!
Huh?
Watch out!
It's gonna pounce.
I won't allow it!
Reset!
Someone cover her!
I'll back you up! Huh?
What the?
All right. I heard about her from Retzi.
Oh, thank Adios she came. Reset, are you all right?
I am, thanks to her. You have my gratitude for coming to my rescue.
That really was a close one. You even had to use your acceleration.
Don't think she had much choice there. Still, thanks for swooping in and saving my assistant.
Your timing was way too close there. Sheesh, Mom.
It wasn't deliberate on my part, I assure you. I was only checking from on high to see if there were any other poor souls who were caught up in this.
What? Miss Chloe? Is that you?
What on earth is that mask you've got there?
Let's just say it's part of a little show I put on over at Chat Noir. Don't worry about these three. I'll take them someplace safe. You have business upstairs, yes? Then get to it. I saw a masked man and a boy in a white outfit. They're on the top floor in the banquet hall.
Seems we hit the jackpot.
Mama's really on top of her game today, huh?
We owe you big time, Chloe.
All right, we'll leave them in your care then. I'll take all the help I can get, seeing as we've still got a ways to go.
Thank you again for all you've done. Take care, everyone.
We'll put an end to this. I can promise you that.
All right. You all take care too, you hear?
May the goddess protect you. Please return safely, okay?
Yeah, you can count on it.
I sense something. Better do a shard search. Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
The ceiling's crumbling. I can see the sky.
That's not pandemonium, but it ain't what the sky should look like either.
Yeah, it wasn't this cloudy before. What in the world is happening?
Why is it that just looking around is filling me with such dread?
Guess I don't have a choice.
Take them down in a single blow.
Well, there's a fine chest. Performing shard search. A fearsome foe. Time to get serious.
Go! And go! Stun them!
Well done. Now
First
you chance to use shards.
Got your back!
Engaging
Make your
skill.
move!
Boost gauge upgraded.
Yorda!
Yeah. Go for it!
Activating skill.
Let's do a search.
I've still room to grow.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Search. Let us search. Let us search.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him
Let's
out?
make this snap. Follow up.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit broken.
Yorda!
Allow me.
There.
Wide open.
Time to roll up my sleeve. Now then. Here, have a smoke. Oops, that's on me. Take the wheel, your lion ship.
Shred their weak spot with an art!
What say we play this by ear?
This might actually get fun. Here's a freebie. Yeah.
It's yours, LA.
Now,
Don't be
let's
hasty.
be on our
We're
way.
still not close
Marvelous
enough.
technique, LA. Brace yourself.
It's crazy that they've got machines like these just roaming around like they own the place.
Not as bad as those big lunks the masked guys have, at least. Not seeing any devils like last time either.
Something is happening outside. Different from pandemonium. Stay vigilant.
The reception hall should be just up ahead.
Ha! Finally, our search for those two blue-haired, blood-stained brats is at an... end.
I'm gonna let that slide. But also, screw you. Found you, Ix!
Seriously? You followed us? You made a big mistake not sitting quietly in Edith with your tail between your legs. Couldn't bear being away from your big bro, huh? What are you, 6? Grow the hell up, Yorda.
You take that back! Oh, you are so in for it now, you little brat!
Also, why the frick is old Graybeard with you? He your chaperone now? Hey, have you gone senile? Or did you forget you made me an enforcer? You can't force me to do shit!
I know. I'm only here to tend to a personal matter. You're free to indulge every one of your little whims. Doing what you please when you please? Why, that sounds just like me. Nice to see being emotionally underdeveloped is still in vogue.
As I'd expect, he's wearing a look that says, I can't stand being in the same room as you.
Yep, I'm getting that vibe from him too.
To think the famous Thousand Oathbreaker himself would grace us with his presence. On what whim did you return to this country at the 11th hour?
Well, if you must know, I put to order a small regret. With that squared away, it's only natural I'd set my sights on my bigger regret.
How vain. But I suppose this does present a... What say we play a little game to pass the...
That dagger!
It's a different shape, but... shit!
You called yourself an apostle, right? Is that dagger there your only weapon?
I don't quite know what you're implying, but as it happens... This little toy of mine provides me with all manner of amusement.
I've seen that ball before.
A magical tool from the Dark Ages? That shape... It couldn't be.
High-density spiritual energy detected. I believe it's some sort of explosive.
But how?
I don't think we can chalk this up to mere coincidence.
Nor can we turn our eyes from the malice which seeks to destroy us.
Damn straight. So here's how this is gonna go down. We're gonna kick your asses, and then we'll make you talk. About the significance of this run-down old place, and what exactly you're meaning to drive a linchpin into.
By all means, I invite you to try.
I don't understand. Ix, why are you doing this? Answer me, you asshole!
Damn, Yorda! What are you so scared for? I thought being with them made you feel all brave and blessed and shit. If you want to stick it to the man for the fear they put us through, then come on. Hit us with everything you've got!
Are we ready to fight now? Good. Let the chaos and carnage begin!
Shadow Self, arise!
Perfect chance!
A boost would work here.
Backup's here!
Engaging skill. Boost gauge upgraded.
Are you now?
The star has arrived!
We should go on the attack.
Let's finish this.
You're asking for it now. I'm out.
I've got this!
Wide open.
Got your back.
It's in your hands.
So,
Got
over
your back.
this. Yeah.
Here's a little more!
On the house.
Well then, little apostle. Why don't we see which of us is the bigger villain here?
Have the little Spriggan and his friends join in the fun.
Let the party begin.
Activating
You
skill.
like?
Activating skill.
Come on, where's your enforcer spirit? Don't you want to get your revenge on this asshole?
Ix!
He's baiting you, Yorda. Just grab him by the neck and give him what he deserves.
I'm pulling out.
I'll take over.
Those explosives he's using.
My little toys ringing any bells for you?
We can save the speculation for later. Right now, we need to stop them.
I'm out.
I'll handle this.
Engaging skill.
Little blind? Despair lock!
Don't screw with me!
Woo! Ride the sound wave!
Appreciate
I'll
you.
take that.
Wide open.
What's the matter? Weren't you gonna stop us?
You're acting real high and mighty for a runaway brat who's too scared to go back to his family.
I've heard what happened to you. But even so, that attitude of yours could use an adjustment, lad.
Hey now, cut me some slack, kid.
It would be insufferable.
Come on!
Ix!
Pumped up!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Displaying details. Engaging skill.
I have to fix this.
Don't push it. Engage.
Pumped up!
I can't
Touched you.
go down.
Time to roll up my
Activating
sleeve. Strike for strike.
Firing Firing on all cylinders here! In a bind? Despair luck!
Time to roll up my sleeves. Oh, sorry about that.
I bid you not to bring this down.
And let the party begin.
Push back!
Hold still. Now then, let the party begin.
Activate.
Now then, let the party begin.
I can still get stronger.
I think I've grown a little.
That's what I'm frickin' talking about, Yorda! The rest of you weren't half bad either!
A shame the finale is upon us, but all good things must come to an end.
Look out!
From the sides!
We meet again, whelp. Decrepit lion.
Well done, A-Rank Bracer. Your reaction speed was satisfactory too.
End of the road, you little shits. You and your pissant assistants better say your prayers to the goddess while you can, Arkwright.
Get off your high horse, coffin dodger!
You may have got the jump on us, but we're gonna turn the tables!
I think you should be the one doing the praying, you old two-bit has-been!
Zeros, target the armored monsters!
What a wondrous display of synchronization! Let's enjoy this macabre dance until death do us part!
I'm game for that. In fact, I'll even up the ante!
Ix, you are really pissing me off! Stop being like this, you dumbass!
Finally ready to go all out, huh? About time.
We will bring to light your true identity, here and now.
All right. You're up, Tin Can.
Roger!
What the?
Shard-based chaff?
They're only the catalyst for that.
If I work together with this thing here, I can create an opening, but it'll only work once.
What the hell?!
Such impudence!
They made an impromptu flashbang. Where? That's the real attack.
Enough foreplay.
Holy shit, dude, this is crazy. Are we gonna unmask all of them? Fuck yeah.
I knew it.
Blue hair?
There's no doubt about it now. Not with that hair color.
Wait, what?
Her skin and her hair.
You mistook me for someone else, didn't you? The eye of a true warrior can discern truth from falsehood. Isn't that what you were taught?
I swear, you guys just have diversion after diversion up your sleeves. Well, there ain't much point playing up the mysterious masked villain act now. You're one of Armada's former top executives, an overseer of the Gardens. And the psychopath I thought I killed last year, Melchior of the Thorns.
It's fucking Melchior.
It is most wonderful to see you all again.
Oh my god.
You all may have been off the mark with her identity, but you did well to catch on to mine. Although, I suppose you'd have to be utterly dense not to, what with Giacomo and Harwood present.
Agreed. With me here, the truth should have been as plain as the nose on your face. It's been too long, Melchior. Hard to believe we never once crossed paths during all of last year's tumultuous proceedings.
Indeed. I was so very disappointed that we didn't. I went to great pains polishing the illicit techniques you so graciously drilled into me. I wondered, how would they fare against your poisons? The thought of putting our prides on the line in a duel to the last filled me with glee.
Ah, yes. That would have been a sight and a slaughtering to behold.
Putting aside the fact that these two are suddenly at each other's throats, this really does seem like Melchior, doesn't it?
Yes, but we saw him vanish in the Genesis Tower last year.
His body isn't artificial, nor is it shard-based like Mr. Brad's was.
The overseer of the Garden of Thorns. Here I thought you were dead, and that I was finally free. No longer tied down by orders like, kill everyone until there's no one left to kill.
Oh, yes, my apologies. That must have been quite a mess indeed. But fret not. You're an enforcer of the society now. Congratulations on moving up in the world. You're now in the elite of the elite. Truly, I'm almost envious of you.
Shut up, you bastard!
That's quite enough from you.
Your unrelenting depravity remains as true as ever, I see.
If anything, it's gotten worse. This trash has upped his goading game from before.
Yeah, I'll give you that he's a grade A piece of shit. I hate his guts too. But your mental state's more fragile than I thought if you're letting weak-ass bait like that get to ya.
How can you say something so awful to your own sister?
All right, that's enough of that. Now that we've ripped the masks off of everyone but the soldier, I think it's time we verified our hunches. In particular, Melchior. What's the deal with you and the other vestiges? Apart from the brat, why were you all resurrected here in this time and place? Actually, let me rephrase. What do you mean to do with that white replica? And what are you trying to accomplish in this era?
Era?
Yes. They weren't resurrected. They were brought from a different time.
I suppose you are the Vagrant's vessel, after all.
Yeah, there's that keen nose at work again.
You never disappoint, Arkride. By the by, you said this time, yes? If so, I may need to issue an itty-bitty correction.
What kind of correction? Hey! What are you...
What the...
We've gone back. No, wait. It's the other way around.
Did we just travel through time?
That's the only explanation which makes sense. Meaning what we're seeing is what this place will look like in the future.
Based on the state of decay, I would guess it's aged by more than half a century.
Time is irreversible under the providence of the goddess. This should be impossible. And yet...
Is that your goal, then? To create a situation which, by all accounts, shouldn't be possible? By appearing as an impossible existence like Dingo? You're driving in a linchpin to destabilize space-time, all to prepare for a storm that's just on the horizon.
Oh, did old Harwood give you a hint? Yep, that's the long and short of it. Though, regarding Dingo Brad, he was nothing more than a limited simulation created by a genesis. The storm of which you speak, on the other hand, will determine the very fate of Zemuria itself. It's a curse, yet also a blessing, in a manner of speaking.
The fate of Zemuria. A curse and a blessing?
Harwood went on and on about that too. Can someone explain what this storm actually is, please?
One could think of it as Zemuria being protected. From destruction by entropy, from catastrophes on the scale of the Great Collapse. And this protection is made possible by means of a of a safety device. This is both a blessing and a curse. It's a force more relentless than the sealed space or the vanished mirage. And more absolute than the steel wrought from fire and earth's fateful clash. Yet, there are those who do not believe that to be so. One such person being this country's president, Roy Gramhart. Evidently, his plan is well laid. Even the head of the society is willing to let it run its course, I hear. But you know how the saying goes. The best laid plans often go awry. And should that happen here, what would become of the world? That's where we come in. You can think of us as a contingency for that outcome.
Fucking Skittles mass people.
To be precise, our manifesting here shakes the certainty of
the Power Rangers.
space-time itself. You may be thinking, but why do this? The answer? To tell a lie, of course. A lie that can pull the wool over that safety device's eye and afford us a modicum of control over it.
A lie?
What in Idios' name are you going on about?
Seems the space program does have a hidden objective after all.
Essie, Young, and Mr. Jiskar. Many who I consider family are participating in the space program, but I've never heard about any of this. Even still, no matter the intentions of the project, the fact remains it was made a reality by the many people who poured their hearts into it. You say you're acting as a contingency for all that? Don't be absurd. As if a wretch like you could have good intentions. How dare you lump yourself in with them?
Catra.
Yeah, can't blame him for not buying that, given you're just about the furthest thing from good-natured as you can get.
Now that's hardly fair, Ix. I do have a sense of duty, I'll have you know. Or else I wouldn't have used the altar cores in the way Professor Hamilton requested.
Huh?
What? What'd you just say?
Oh, you didn't know? I assumed the Heretic Hunter or the group from the Empire would have told you in that Grimgarten place. Word is, because the professor gave this to a heinous criminal like myself, and due to other acts of an extreme nature, She landed a spot on the presidential office's secret wanted list, and the church has given the order to send her to the afterlife.
What? No. That can't be.
You sick bastard. You're just trying to get a rise out of us, aren't you?
Not at all. Harwood can verify as much. Oh, and perhaps the old lion can, too.
What he's saying is true. Incidentally, the Society is keeping its nose out of the matter.
Having long since left the church, I did not hear about it directly. However, I did become aware that Kevin was acting under orders from the Saint. So that's the judgment they passed.
Master.
Gotta kill his grandma.
Please, hang in there.
I find it hard to believe that Professor Hamilton would do such a thing. But it's true that she's been making questionable moves of late. Even though I hold her in high regard, I can't turn a blind eye to what you're all doing. Answer me. What are you trying to accomplish here in Anchorville?
Beyond what we've already done? Nothing. We've fulfilled our aims regarding the linchpins.
Hey!
How can you possibly expect us to believe a bunch of twisted villains like you?
I realize my word may hold little sway with you, but what he speaks is the truth. After all, this venue will not serve as the stage for the act that follows. You understand that, yes?
Though your skills are impressive, you're held back by your inexperience and naivete. And you should know, it is that naivete which will prove fatal in the future.
Wait! Who are you?
Unlike some of the others, I ain't got any of that sense of duty shit, but I'm having a barrel of laughs watching you squirm. You'll never claw your way out of the depths, Arkwright.
The fuck, Giacomo? What did I do to him? I didn't do shit to him.
I'm gonna enjoy seeing you struggle and writhe in vain.
Well, it's been fun. Later, fixers. Yorda. What happens from here on depends on the dawn. But if we're lucky, maybe we'll bump into each other again.
Wait! Don't go! I'm not done talking to...
It was lovely catching up with you after all this time, Arkwright. Harwood. Oh yes, I have information that may be to your interest, namely about the Professor's other collaborators. There seem to be several other vestiges besides us who were summoned by this device. Which, as it happens, that Dingo Brad person used quite liberally when he was still alive. The first Grimcat and the Sword Hermit who made an appearance here are also in the mix, evidently. Oh, and about that other assistant of yours, Epstein's great-granddaughter. I wonder if she's with them too.
Grammy? And yes? What are you saying?
Oh, dear. Could it be that she spun a little fib? My heart bleeds for you if so. Nothing stings quite like being lied to by a loved one. Although, you may have only yourself to blame here.
Fuck him.
Well then, au revoir. Oh, and Harwood, I look forward to our next meeting.
As do I.
What was that just now?
Oh no! I'm gonna be late for my party!
We're back.
Yeah, It's only 10 o'clock. Probably because of space-time coming to a standstill. Can't wait around. We gotta move.
Final lie. And hey, it's the end of Act 3.
Those are impressive results. I'll update your evaluation rank.
I'll be taking that. Put in more effort.
Me? I'll take what I can get.
And now a traffic update. Currently, the autobahns between Edith and Anchorville, as well as Edith and Longport, appear to be relatively clear in both directions. However, owing to the rocket launch planned for this afternoon, the outbound route from Edith to Longlai is currently backed up for 50 South. As this congestion is likely to escalate and repeat on the route back this evening, caution is advised for those heading to Eastern Calvert.
Next up, we have a report on the Republican Army's joint mock exercises, also scheduled for today. The presidential office states they will be done to assist Project Startanker for a prompt response to falling debris in the event of a failed launch.
It sounds like the Air Force and Army are finally on the move now that they're just under 3 hours before launch.
Yes. Evidently, we can no longer take these joint mock exercises at face value.
Kedra... Judith...
Can't blame them for getting lost in their heads after everything they heard.
In any event,
yeah, this baby will let us zip down south along the Autobahn. Just gotta make it back.
Earlier in Anchorville.
The first Grimcat and the Sword Hermit who made an appearance here are also in the mix, evidently. Oh, and about that other assistant of yours, Epstein's great-granddaughter. I wonder if she's with them too.
You can explain, can't you, Mom?
Yes. But keep in mind that these are my mother's affairs. All I can offer is either hearsay or my own guesswork. This much I can say for sure, though. She, Professor Hamilton, and Agnes's grandmother shared a close-knit relationship. Nearly 6 decades ago, my mother lived in the capital as an orphan. Crime was so rampant back then that by the age of 12, she was already a habitual pickpocket and burglar. It was then that she snuck into the home of a certain somebody. That somebody was none other than Sheena Dirk, the hero of the Democratic Revolution, over 70 years old and long retired from the world of politics. She played on her piano a melody that drew my mother in, ridding her of all notions of thievery. A series of events later, the two had bridged their multi-generational divide, becoming close friends. From what I gather, it was through Sheena's instruction that my mother discovered a new side of herself as a chansonnier. Not long after, Professor Epstein arrived from Le Mans State at the Republican government's invitation. They had brought him in to design Tryon Tower, during which time he stayed at Sheena's residence. In order to select and survey potential locations for the tower's construction, he had my mother, who was familiar with the capital, act as his guide. Shortly thereafter, his disciple Latoya and foster daughter Lilia also came to join him in the Republic. Though this threw my mother off at first, she and the girls soon took to one another, and before long, a site for the tower was decided. As a reward for her help, Professor Epstein gifted my mother the Fantanox compact. If I had to guess, that little transformation tool may have been created using the same technology he used to work on the Genesees. That's likely the reason it reacts to them every now and again. In any case, my mother accepted the compact despite her hesitation, kicking off our family tradition of working double lives. As for Latoya, Lilia, and the professor, they continued to keep in touch even after returning to Le Mans State. 2 years later, however, word of Professor Epstein's death suddenly reached Sheena and my mother. My mother then took a horse-drawn carriage to Le Mans and reunited with Lilia and Latoya. The loss of the professor resulted in much turmoil, and amidst it all, my mother was tasked by Latoya and Lilia with bringing the latter back to Calvert in secret. Lilia was then taken into Sheena's household, spending several years with her under a different surname. When Sheena eventually passed at the age of 80, Lilia, with my mother's aid, learned to fend for herself at 18 and began living on her own. From then until the day Lilia left this world at age 46, she and my mother supposedly remained the best of friends. And included in their circle, I'd wager, was Latoya Hamilton, the only one of the 3 disciples who knew the truth.
Thanks, Mom. We'll hear the rest straight from Grammy's mouth.
As you ought to. Both as her granddaughter and the Grim Cat of today.
Oh, good. You're still here. I think you'll appreciate what I've brought.
Aha. Might that be?
A lifesaver is what it is. We'll have Jordan.
We can...
Me?
See?
No
kid.
Well then, don't take this as your reward, but I'll keep an eye on these parts.
Guy must have had some hang-ups anyway. Sounds like the other info. On that note, it's a small surprise.
Hardly. I'm pretty positive Ix already skipped town anyway. Besides, you put a lot of work.
Yeah? In that case?
A girl.
We're happy to have the extra fun.
Definitely. Right now, getting to Agnes and bad news, though. Both of their Zypha. The only explanation that comes to mind is that they're in some kind.
It's the same with Grammy. But that aside, Catra.
You holding up okay about your own, Graham?
I am. Finding out Kevin has been after, but she has more than a few allies. And my gut tells me Swin and them have their own plans brewing. That being said, I'm not exactly accepting of everybody on her side.
Catra.
The particulars elude us. That is, until you can inquire about them directly.
My thoughts exactly. I have a hunch we'll get a chance to make contact after the launches. Young and Essie are
Listen.
Do allow us to assist.
Yeah. Besides, this is Professor. First, we need to meet with Agnes.
No need to tell us twice.
You said it. This time,
Vermonti's already on the case, so Elite...
Jack and Hal caught me up a bit ago. Sounds like things have gone upside down and sideways. That aside, I was able to pinpoint the limousine that picked up Agnes and company late last night. They seem to have made their way into the presidential office in the Von Tai district, but there hasn't been any other movement since.
Almighty. It's just been one bombshell after another this entire call. When Inspector DeSwanee reported the Anchorville case is more or less closed, we figured that was that. But then he ordered me to work together with you. And now, here I am patching into some confidential secret share-a-thon. Honest, I'm with the inspector. Keeping this whole putting civilians under lock and key just tops it all. That's enough excuse to help out a bit until the inspector, but only within the bounds of the law, got it?
put it mildly, yes. Though we weren't counting on you all returning so quickly.
Late last night, an orb mail came in from Agnes and Ren saying they were back in the capital. But when they didn't respond to us all morning, alarm bells started going off in our heads.
That's right. Just have a look for yourself.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. No interference, even while under shard soundproofing. All right, this should do. Sorry, Odette. You too, Albert. I did try to send this directly to Van at first. But the main channels around the capital are completely blocked off, so I decided to use a land bypass instead. Please deliver this video to Van and them if possible. They should be arriving from Anchorville right about now. For the moment, try visiting Monmar in the 8th District. Oh yes, and let me give you the address of his go-to informant. At the moment, I'm being confined in a corner of the presidential office. But although they've placed me in a room devoid of any terminals or network access, it does have, if nothing else, a security camera. And thanks to a little trick I had up my sleeve, I was able to hijack it and send you this message. Oh, and don't worry, no one's been rough with me in the slightest. They even provided me with a luxurious breakfast this morning. In all likelihood, they're planning to set me free just as soon as this afternoon's rocket launch has concluded. My apologies, though. I was separated from Agnes and Dominique last night. It seemed as though they had some sort of discussion with the President, but I wasn't able to catch it on the interior surveillance system. Also, while I hate to say this where Judith can hear, there's definitely something going on with Dominique. Judging by a rather disquieting exchange between her and Kincaid, could it be that she has a connection to Professor Hamilton? What's more, those white replicas are apparently the Professor's work. I'm still wrapping my head around it, but it must be doubly hard on you, Catra. Now, on to the main concern. I don't believe Agnes has been taken very far away. To start, the President has no plan.
Hello? Good morning. Nothing. Watching YouTube videos.
You may think, if not here in the presidential office, then perhaps the ruling party's headquarters, or else the capital's garrison, which you previously visited.
Give me a second.
Wrong on both counts. It's bound to be a confidential location beyond the likes of either of those. For example, a place easily accessible from the head of state's official residence. Ah, here's a... I doubt I can keep the wool. Oh,
Are you doing
and
okay?
don't forget the birthday party arrangement.
Yeah. It's cold. It's windy. Buster goes out there for a second and he comes in fucking freezing. I don't know why my back hurts. That's good. Think you're trading with me? Oh, I thought you said hasn't. Oh no!
I ordered something quick and filling.
No.
We asked them to make enough to go around, so...
No. It's not good.
Never seen you rush out this soon after coming home. But I could tell no sense holding you up with my rambling.
Got it.
We'll make sure to bring her up.
We've got something special cooking to commemorate the launch, right? Can't wait to see how it pairs with it.
I'm still a little... As I said this... And,
Not at all.
Yume and I will be heading. I'd also like to settle on a time.
Yeah, definitely.
Assuming we're fast enough, you'll be.
I shall assist.
Count me.
Man?
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. It's just, you still haven't. I'll help you pick some.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second.